All right, we're back. We're back. Finally, finally. So week 13, this is what the playoff picture look like as of right now. As we all can see, right now we're holding the number one seed in the NFC. So let's see if we can maintain. Right now, this week, I want to say we're going against Division 4 in Tokyo. So yeah, the River Hogs. Right now they 7-4. So yeah, division game. So very important. So let's get this game going. I know it's been a while, but you know, hey man, all I had was computer games. Let's see if we can keep this run going. I gotta make sure I look and see what color he wear also. I think we can either wear a red or there's red and yellow, red and gold. I think that's the jersey we gonna rock. Let's see, he got a red, burgundy, whatever color we want to call it. I think I gotta resend it. Okay. He's on. Uh, we're gonna wear the black top. Who I need to look out for? Just sauce. He got a squad. Well, he got a lot of good key players. They just showing me the superstars and whatnot.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, we've got a Week 13
let's start off on D.
As it'll be the River Hogs of Tokyo taking on the Washington Commanders. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Glad to see it.
They'll start out on the ground.
Go away. Minimum guard. Minimum
Yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, this defense for the Commanders, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Forrest, you should have got there.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football.
No way to get there, Forrest.
Nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
I'm disappointed in that.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
I'm disappointed in that.
15-yard effort on the ground there on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Allen gonna throw.
Good way to have a meeting. Have a meeting at the quarterback. Good way.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A handoff to Barkley.
Just made the tackle.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33.
Well, it's not able to get to where we wanted to.
There, they still need 6 more now on 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the return.
I ain't had no stick work on defense.
6-yard line. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
Okay, sound positive.
Before he's out of bounds. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field. Dotson in motion right. First carry here for Ken Walker. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. But you look at this defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run That's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
From the gun on third down. He completes this to Walker. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Back to throw. Sheehan.
Great catch.
Great catch. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Walker.
Good run.
That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
I know he gave it to me when you moved everybody over, but appreciate you.
Touchdown on the year. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
All right, so we're going to need us another stop.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's
we lost the time, but that's like a touchback. We good.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a
great run.
Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
72 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That did, though.
Open man completes it to Claypool. Touchdown!
Like he just ran away from his man.
Touchdown of the season. Okay. And the River Hogs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Let's go.
Like I said, we still need another stop, but now we need to put points on the board.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
If you're these
that was a good all-about.
You got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week,
I try to force 3 to get him. He didn't want to get him, though.
Right away.
3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Sheehan.
Good way to throw it behind that zone.
He's caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
I won't have
now
time.
A whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on
I could have threw it, but then
incomplete. When you look at this defense, this
like
crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Sheehan. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
he was open too.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again.
No.
Back to the
Good
sideline.
catch.
It's intercepted.
Good catch.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Dang. Can't believe I threw that big. But I know I got to get to.
Second and 11. Allen now looks to throw.
Ooh, so we can't tackle now.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They get the ball with
Good stuff.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, it's running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Throwing on first down is Allen.
Good way to come after my use.
And it's complete. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Allen again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Yo.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Hit me with, okay.
A great play
Okay.
there.
I don't know why I keep
46
falling for that every
yards.
time.
And his guys have taken the lead.
Every time.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now a first carry here for Robinson.
He's doing his job,
He's got it
boy.
to
He
about
is
the
pushing me
40.
back in.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. Again, it's Robinson.
Good job. Good
9
job.
yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice drive brewing right here.
Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he
I just want to
gets
see
rid
what
of it,
he's going to
throws
play.
it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 30 yards there. Walker is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the
That's
second
hilarious.
quarter. 14-7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They run the jet sweep.
Get in there.
Dotson.
Get in there.
Will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jahan Dotson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
All right, let's play some defense.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Let's play some defense, y'all.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
There we
Pushing his
go.
way
There we
through.
go.
And
He go to
he's gonna be
stop.
taken down inside the 10 at about the
He go to
8-yard
stop.
line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
Oh, see?
November, but
That should have been it.
team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That
should have been
guarantees you
it,
at least
fellas.
one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they got to make sure they continue.
Hey, good run, good run, good run.
There's some
You running in the back?
blood in the water behind them. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't
I know
have to
it's
drop
coming.
a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
I was hoping somebody would get to him.
But not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On 2nd down, here's Allen.
Good way to break that
And that is
up.
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Pop it out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Allen.
I told him to
Over the
go
middle,
for the
that's caught by
back.
Claypool. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Martin will return. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On 1st down, Sheehan.
Good.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. Sheehan.
Good stuff, boy.
He's got it.
And you got out of
He
bounds.
takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 points.
And as you prepare for this team, you have to understand that no matter where they are in the field, this is an offense that will take its shots. And true to form, they do exactly that and break off a big chunk of yardage and help their field position.
Throwing on 1st down. Sheehan. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I don't want.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play
Ah,
action.
he faded me. Good bait. Good bait.
Here's another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Ah,
and his guys
good
have got
bait.
it back at the closing stages of the first half.
That's my fault.
The
I was
offense
getting
back
greedy.
out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
I'm about to say, y'all gotta let me get that though.
Incomplete. That's
Y'all gotta
it
let me
for the
get
first
that though.
half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty
All
more to
right.
see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside
You
Charles
already know how
Davis.
to get this.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready
This
to get
half
the party
started.
started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because
Let's
we've
go.
seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Okay, all right.
And now an audible here into something else.
Can get the playoff. That's fine.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Willis.
Thank you for making the play on that.
Oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
What was
Willis
that?
left off the option. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, if they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime, they're fortunate to retain possession.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
I can't throw in the empty zone.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Good run.
Barkley again.
Good run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the River Hogs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point.
I'm trying to do too much. I just got to keep it simple. I'm trying to do too much, trying to force stuff that shouldn't be forced.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And
No. That's not what I was trying to do.
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally...
There he goes, left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
Hold on to that now.
Gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Sheehan.
Come on, man.
And that is incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now they're going to motion Dotson to the left. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
If only we can pick up one block, maybe even 2.
To pick up the first down, it was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Off the play fake. Sheehan.
By the time you did something right, DK.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Walker now on 1st and 10.
No face mask.
Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Sheehan. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Oh, what is this?
On the counter, it's Walker.
Come on, man. Come.
He loses the football. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Willis going to try to run it. He lost the football. It's loose. So with a 4th and goal looming.
And they just kick out points, play defense, go from there.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Sly able to put this one through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Let's start off with this, and
Second
then
and goal from the 1.
hit him with this.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
And then go with that. Let's go.
Once more. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ken Walker with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Commanders are an extra
All right, let's play some
point away from
defense.
tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Well, this one's
Let's get this
for a
stop.
great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Fighting his way.
Boy, he came from.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 180 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And just shutting him off
Good
there.
first, good first.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup there.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing
Not
down.
really, not yet.
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet.
not a guy they want to see consistently.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. The pitch
Perfect
goes to
pitch,
Barkley.
boy, I tell you.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's
Oh,
a
we
first
good,
down.
we good.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs
We
like
good.
that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Ah, I messed up. I messed up.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down
messed
after
up.
a very nice gain.
I clicked off.
39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Yeah, that puts you back in.
Inside handoff. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Good stuff. Good
Right
stuff.
side, Claypool's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
Thank you. Bring that back. Bring that back.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6
Face
points.
mask.
Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
We got time.
Commanders 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. A big play here. 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
As expected,
he
to
was
keep the
there.
drive alive. Able to connect with Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they'll audible to something else.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw.
Why was open? Why was open?
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Willis. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Oh!
Try the option on 1st and goal.
Good stuff.
The football. Well, keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top
Good
5 rush
stuff.
defense.
Good stuff. I can't believe I lost like that. Good game, bro.
Show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Good game, bro. Dang.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the
Nah,
timeouts
he got
here,
it.
it's strictly for
Good
show.
game.
We got plenty to catch.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
You can have it.
Now he's loose again.
You can have it.
Saquon Barkley. He's to the 10. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt.
What
They
did
had their
I
way with
do?
them, took it to
I
them,
don't
and
think I
knocked
did
them back
nothing
on their
well.
heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for
3
Tokyo,
interceptions.
it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Washington, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as
Not
they drop
really.
to 10-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Those interceptions hurt. I was trying to be too fancy. I got to slim this playbook down some. Dang. All those turnovers, though. Can't win with all those turnovers. But all right. That was this game. All right, y'all. We calling it. Thanks for coming. Oh. Dang, I just not started seeing the messages. What's up, everybody? But I'm gone.